I mean, you just got through, I know you hate talking about yourself, but you just got through running, I said a second ago, your first half marathon in a very long time. You got away from the long distance training for a few years. And you told me as you were doing your training, what did it feel like to take a break for so long from long distance training?
Oh, terrible. Yeah, and the race was pretty rough.
It's a rough race.
In fact, during the race, I said, I'm never doing this again.
Isn't that funny? And yet, if people saw, which I won't talk about, but if they saw how many races you've done, a half marathon, that would have been just par for the course for you. You've done a lot of races where you ran long distances and did long distance races. And yet this one was a challenge.
I think the thing that's hard about it is that you, in the moment, because it's so hard, you feel like you just want to quit.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. I just don't want to, I don't think I want to do this anymore. This isn't for me. I'm too old.
Right.
But then you get a few days out and you realize, that's what it means to not stop because you feel discouraged because you didn't do as well as you wanted or whatever, just stay in the course, stay in the course.
If you choose to not run again because that was hard, that means you are a candle, right? To be the fire means, no, that's what that means.
Yeah, I know.
To say after a few days, I'm going to go back and do another race, that means you're being the fire. I'm going to let the wind make me stronger. And listen, anyone who's listening to this needs to realize that if you're working with somebody that's difficult to work with, if you're working for a difficult boss, if you're working in an environment that's highly stressful, you can quit, you can complain, you can do all those things and moan and groan about your job, or you can say that the wind and the disruptions that you feel are there to make you richer, better, and more mature as an individual. That's why they're there. And that's the value of this book to me, is this idea of making sure that we're leaning into the wind.
Which really flies in the face of everything that we see in our society today. I think that we have strong messaging that says just take care of you, make sure that you take care of number one. And, it's not about taking the hard road, really.
Yeah.
Right? That's just old cliche. I just think that, it's even more difficult with kind of the society that we live in today to stay the long course.